got another early one today. It's 5:25 in the morning. We're going to Lake Atitlán for the day. So it's about a 3-hour minibus journey to Lake Atitlán. We're going to spend 5 or 6 hours there and then head back to Antigua. Apparently you can get like a little boat between all the islands, so we're just going to explore quite a few islands, grab some breakfast, grab some lunch. So you can see just starting to get light and stuff's just about to go on, but hopefully there's a little school bus. Flip the camera. That looks pretty sick. So I don't know what sort of bus size it's going to look like, but hopefully it's got aircon, because even though it's early, it's still pretty hot. So we've just arrived in Panajachel, which is looking absolutely beautiful. We're going to try and get some breakfast because we've not ate so far today. That bus journey was, you were not going to be sleeping on that coach, let's just put it that way. It was very, very rickety, but it's a really nice place, completely different to the vibe that we've had in Antigua over the last few days. But we're going to try find some breakfast, but it's only 8 AM, so not everywhere's open. But looking another beautiful day, and we're going to be on ferries, catching boats and all sorts, trying to explore all the different islands. But yeah, it's nice around here. I need to get some sliders. Because I'm just wearing the same shoes, and I just need some air to my feet. I really do. So because it's still early, not all the breakfast places are open. So Hing's found one that's about 20 minutes away, and it's directly on Lake Atitlán. So the views, again, you've got the views of the lakes and mountains, looks absolutely beautiful. So we're going to head there and hopefully get some nice food. I fancy a nice coffee today. Get me a coffee con leche and I'll be absolutely sorted, because these early starts, honestly I've got right bags on now, these early starts are hitting me, so this coffee's going to revitalise myself, and then hopefully we get some beautiful views of the lake at the same time. So it feels like we've left the main centre and we're just walking down some random dirt path now, surrounded by mountains, and hopefully, I mean, let me flip this camera, you can already see, look, I mean the views aren't too shabby. We've definitely just, looks like we're taking a wrong turn somewhere, we just end up in some random ass place, but views aren't too shabby. Look at this! Oh mate, can we ride along in one of these little bad boys? They look sick. So look, I'm actually using my tripod, hopefully this is actually balanced, but look at these views, absolutely stunning. So peaceful, it's only like 8:30 here, so it's nice and quiet, but gorgeous, absolutely stunning. We're going to get a coffee up there, because we want to be looking at these views while having breakfast. This is absolutely beautiful, and you get these little boats, yeah, to the various villages, so we're going to hop on a few boats today and hopefully explore some of Lake Atitlán. Look at this for a coffee spot. So we've just stopped off some breakfast and a coffee. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to go over to where that big rock is, just under those volcanoes, and there's a nice viewpoint there. So we're going to get one of the little boats over here across there. We'll find out in a minute how much that costs and how long it takes. But look, it's just so peaceful. Unspoiled, untouched, absolutely beautiful. So we're trying to find our way to a ferry dock. It's pretty mission impossible. We've walked 10 minutes back the way we came along the front. We're trying to get over to San Juan, and it's just spenny. So we've got Hing.
Where are we going?
San Juan. San Juan. We've got Hing trying to get a price. We just spoke to someone earlier. He tried to charge us 650 pesos. It's about £63. But no. He goes private. No. Here we go. So maybe somewhere around here.
Yeah, public boat. Yeah.
So just pay 30 each to San Juan. Is it this one? Hola.
It's for me.
We're off. Didn't actually have to wait too long either. Beautiful views. what feels like about an hour later. That took ages because it's basically a little shuttle bus service, so it was one stop, then stop 2, then stop 3, then stop 4, stop 5, whatever. But finally we've made it, and it looks absolutely beautiful. As you can see, the terrain behind me and the lake behind me looks absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to go find this viewpoint. Again, a bit like Antigua, nice and lots of colourful buildings. So let's go and explore this little village of San Juan. Have they got any? Got some Guatemala bangers? Where's your little parrot one? Huh? Got your little parrot one? Yeah, go for the hike and then we'll explore. So we're following my little Google Maps. I don't know if you can see it, but about a 30-minute walk. But there's actually a lot going on here, way more than where we were a second ago. So we're going to do the viewpoint and then head for some exploring around San Juan. Look at all these colourful buildings. What's England to shame when I was all just shit. We've just started the hike up to the viewpoint. Apparently it's only 20 minutes, but as you can see it is quite steep, and we only climbed Atitlan yesterday, so our thighs are in bits already. Hola! So we'll see how long this actually takes, but the views at the top look like it will be worth it. After a steep 20 minutes we've made it, and look at this! We're greeted with some beautiful tunes. Look, looks nice and colourful, look at this. Can't wait to see this viewpoint. We've got the Guatemala flag waving in the wind. And there we go. San Juan. On Lake Atitlán. Absolutely beautiful. What a spot. How's your Friday going? I've got all these cute, cool murals along the floor as well. And looking out on that view, absolutely glorious. But yeah, all of these really cool viewpoints. Got a few photos of you as well. Really cool place, really cool place. I'm really making use of this tripod today, but what an absolute beautiful around here, and I hope you can hear that music in the background. It looks absolutely, sounds great. And Friday, hey, what are you doing on the Friday? Because this is a love, what's in the Friday trophy on as well. So we just got back on the boat and got a short 5-minute trip over from San Juan to San Pedro. Cost us £5 to literally get from those buildings over there. But now we are on the beach. Hing is launching his drones. Hopefully you've seen a lot of drone footage in this video. If you have, click that like button and the subscribe button, that'd be very much appreciated. But he's going to fly around here because look, you've got a load of beautiful buildings and you've got the lake here. So we're going to fly over this bit because obviously there's no telephone wires or anything that Hing has to avoid on the drone. And this place looks beautiful. Again, really quiet. Like San Juan, where we just were, was busy at the viewpoint, but at the bottom it was really quiet. And this, well, it looks a bit like a ghost town at the moment, but we're coming towards quiet season over here in Guatemala. Don't know why, because it's absolutely beautiful and nice and hot. Apparently you're not allowed to swim in this lake. Apparently it's a bit dodgy. I mean, it doesn't look the clean. It still looks cleaner than UK water, but apparently people are getting ill from it, probably with all the boats and the engine and all the oil in it. Can't see any fish. Look, it's not a good sign when you don't see any fish, but this looks absolutely stunning. We're just going to chill here, probably grab some lunch here and just see what we can find on this island. We need to get back to the main part for our bus shuttle in like 2-3 hours, so probably get some lunch here, maybe grab a beer and just get some more drone footage. Hing got loads in the last island, so hopefully it looks just as good here as he's flying it. As I say, there's no telephone wire, so it's easy to avoid. around this bit, but look, it's paradise. So we got some good drone footage on this island, but there wasn't much going on, and me and him were waiting just there for about 20 minutes for a boat. We finally got one. We're going back to where we started to get some lunch, just so we're on the right island where we get picked up. But look at this. Decided this boat driver has a death wish. He's just trying to kill us. This is the most rickety boat I've ever been on. I don't believe there's a boat speeding rules on this lake, on Lake Atitlán. I've got whiplash, but we're almost back. Honestly, this has been just a nightmare boat journey. So we were on San Pedro. Well, we survived that boat journey. That was absolutely horrible. I think I was the first person ever to get whiplash from a boat. But we made it with an outspez. We're going to get some food and then wait for the coach. But oh my god, that was a long ass bus journey. So we found some food spot near where the bus is, and look at this, we've got some garlic bread to start. Oh, look how nice that looks. And I've ordered some oil, some chicken again, so hopefully the chicken's been good here so far, so I'm hoping it continues. Oh, the main course has arrived. Look at this, ready chicken with arroz. Oh, beautiful, looks stunning. So that came to 194 quetzales, which is about £19, so it's about a tenner each for that chicken and rice, and an orange juice as well. Not too bad. I thought the food would be cheap here. The beer's like a pound. Beer's cheaper, but food's a bit more expensive than I thought, but it was a big portion. We've just got to the bus station, so we're just waiting for our bus. Leaves in about 10 minutes or so. But that was a nice day in Lake Atitlán. I'd give it like an 8.5 out of 10. It was really good, but we probably wasted about an hour waiting for water taxis. It says on Google and like TripAdvisor and stuff that they're quite frequent, but this, yeah, so we wasted probably about an hour waiting for them, and they weren't really clear. Like that last one, it said, oh yeah, it's 30 quetzales because it goes direct, and it stopped off 5 times, including going back to where we started twice, so it wasn't straightforward, and it was a bumpy long ride. So I don't know, we're back at the main strip. It's a bit busier now, but this morning it was a bit of a ghost town, and all of the little islands that we went to seemed very, very quiet, apart from the viewpoint. Everywhere else it seemed like wasn't really much going on, so I'm glad we just did the day trip. There's no point wasting a night here, but we're going back to Antigua, and then tomorrow we've got a 12-hour bus to Flores, so that's going to be a great video. It's going to be pretty boring. 12 hours sat on a sweaty bus, but hey ho. Could be worse, could be at work in England, so it's not too shabby, Alonso, but got about a 3-hour trip back to Antigua, and then we need to move hostels for one night. So we are back in Antigua. We've got a 12-hour overnight bus to Flores at 6 PM, so in about 7-8 hours, so we're just doing some exploring of Antigua. I need to get some sliders, still don't have any. We want to get a haircut. We want to get a Guatemala football shirt. I've got the Leicester one on today, but I want to get a Guatemala one. We found this light blue and white one. It's a few years old, but it looks a banger. So as long as it's not over about a tenner, I'm going to purchase it. It looks beautiful, and it's good to have those sort of football-y tops with you, because you're not asked if they get creased or not. So we're heading to a barbershop now, and yeah, I need to get some sliders. Another beautiful day. And then yeah, this 12-hour bus to Flores is hopefully not going to be too bad. It's a luxury one, so we'll see what a luxury Guatemalan bus looks like. Maybe it's like this, get the three-man city top if you go on a bloody school bus, but we'll see what it's like. So we're just trying to kill some time basically, and then we've got the 12-hour bus to Flores, get there at like 5 or 6 AM, check into the hostel. Not that they're going to let us that early, and then we're going to Atitlan National Park, so we're going to hope we can sleep on this overnight bus, so we'll see what that's like. So we've got to the barbers, let's see how badly or how well this will actually go. I'm hoping, I can't speak Spanish, so go, can I have a haircut please? So I'm hoping Google Translate's going to help me out. I've just got out of getting my haircut. Cost us 80 quetzales, which is about £8. Not too bad. I didn't watch much off the top, just to tidy up, because looking back at my Instagram photos and these videos, I look like I'm gaining an afro pretty quick. So he's tidied it up. Looks alright. £8. And yeah, now we're going to go get some sliders from the second-hand market and the Guatemala football top. So we've done one productive thing today, and now let's make it 2 and 3. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy with that. It wasn't. Sometimes me and him got our haircuts in North America, and I've had it in Thailand and like Italy and Netherlands. Some of them are either really expensive or don't have a bloody clue what they're doing. But that guy, you can't moan for £8, and I was just kept it as basic as possible. He could actually speak some English, thankfully, so I didn't have to use broken Spanish or get Google Translate out to help. But I was like just a bit off the top, just so it looks like I've got less of an afro. So I'm quite happy with that. And now let's get this. Sliders is a necessity because my feet are on fire wearing these same bloody shoes every day. I just picked up a big 2-litre bottle of water because I've still got that bloody sparkling water from climbing the mountain the other day, and now it's flat, which tastes better because no one likes sparkling water. Got a little bright orange Fanta as well. Yes, we are going to get some sliders and the Guatemala football chart. But it's market day today, so apparently it's busy, which you can already see the roads. Choco-loco. I'd rather the slider
Pero no molesta, es trapito.
No es trapito.
Es suave. Eso también se le puede quitar, eso, ¿ven?
So I've just bought this Guatemala one. 75, yeah? Yeah, 75 cc. Yeah, 75, about £7.50, but looks nice. Looks nice. Just paid 75 for that Guatemala football top. I didn't want to barter them down. £7.50. Can't moan. It's a nice kit. Nice kit. I can wear that all around Guatemala now. So now we're just looking for some sliders. Look at this in the middle of the market. A little fountain. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I couldn't find any sliders. To be fair, there wasn't. Me and Hing probably walked past about 6 shops that sold them out of the whole market, and the quality was god awful, or they didn't have my size. But look, we look like we're in the school bus graveyard. What the hell is this? This is all these little chicken buses. Hing's got these before in South America. I've never got them, but they're called chicken buses. Apparently you just hop on, hop off, but they are dirt cheap, but they will take you hours to get anywhere. And yeah, we want to give them a go, but we just don't know where we want to go on them. But we're going back to the hostel for a bit, and then we're going to get some lunch in Abyssal. Another hot day, but we got the haircut and we got a Guatemala football top. So we did half of what we were going to do, but the main thing, the slide, is still not got them, so my feet are still on fire. So we're just going for lunch at this Guatemalan chicken place we went to the other day, but it's absolutely beautiful. So we're back again.
Might not be actually.
We might not be back. That is a queue and a half. Well, we tried, but it's busy, busy, busy. Voila. So we're going to try somewhere else. So we're going to this Texas. Oh, there it is. We're going to this Texas barbecue place instead. We walked past it earlier. We'll see what that's like, because chicken place was too busy. So we came to this place called Pappy's Barbecue, and our food's just got here. Look at this. Oh my god, for a tenner. We've got sausages, we've got shredded pork, chips, beans. It looks absolutely amazing. We'll cook it right behind you as well. So it worked out to be like 13 quid each, but that was absolutely unreal. Demolish it, and I'm absolutely stuffed now. So we're just waiting for the bus to get here. 12 hours to Flores, 12 hours overnight, 6 PM to 6 AM. Let's hope it's not too bad. And hopefully there's Wi-Fi. I mean, there definitely won't be. And I've got no data left on my phone, so I'm going to be staring out the window, reading my Spanish book. I'm going to be fluent in Spanish by the time I get there. But see, the sun is setting, flip, flip, flipping, flip. It's nice and peaceful. But Antigua, you've been absolutely amazing, but I'm looking forward to exploring some more of Guatemala. Obviously we've done our day trips, but we've been back to Antigua quite a bit, so completed Antigua to see what Flores looks like, and we're off to Atitlan National Park tomorrow, so we've got a big day tomorrow as well. So we're back in Guatemala City now. We had a 3-hour little bus from Antigua, and now look at this bad boy. Hopefully we get on this. We're on one of these. We've got half an hour wait, but it's got toilets, Wi-Fi, it's music. So I just need Wi-Fi. I've got no data, so I don't want to roar on a 12-hour overnight bus with just my AirPods and music. So I just need my Wi-Fi, and I'll be happy as Larry. So hopefully it's got Wi-Fi, we'll be all good. When we get to Flores though, we've got like 4 hours, then we're going to Tikal National Park. So I do really need to sleep on this bus because otherwise I'm going to be an absolute zombie. It's Flores tomorrow. It's also 38 degrees. 38 degrees. I'm going to be a sweaty Betty. But hey ho, I'm going to be a tanned god. So we've made it to Flores, to be fair. I don't think you see that. It's 5 AM, so we actually got here an hour and a half ahead of schedule. Got some really dodgy taxi from the centre to the hostel, and now obviously check-in's not till 2 PM. It's 5 AM, so a lot of waiting around. I don't know, we're going to head to Tikal National Park. 6, 7 AM. I'm shattered, but obviously we didn't have a room, so I just want to sleep in this chair right next to reception. Won't be getting any sleep, but I will be, hopefully we'll be in Flores in a few hours, and then we can explore that, because that's supposed to be beautiful. So I'll just need a nice coffee, and I'll be good to go. But we've made it to Flores, and that 12-hour bus wasn't even 12 hours, and it wasn't too bad, because I could sleep in out of a reclining seat, so it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.